YouTube. So as promised, I am here with my next unboxing video. With this one, I didn't do a mail video just because this was one item in a large box of items, and this was the only really tarot-y thing that I bought besides my little slightly witchy earrings, and I just felt like it would have been a waste of time to do a 30-second video. But if you remember, when I had done the tarot video, I had said that I'd been looking for some mindfulness and meditation cards I'd seen on Divinely Feminine and couldn't find them. And then, of course, after I had ordered the tarot cards and they came, I found the mindfulness and meditation cards. When I did find them, they said it was the last box that I got. So I don't know if they're going to restock them online or if they already have. I will send a link in the description box so you can look for yourselves, but you may be able to find them at your local Five Below. And this is what the box looks like. And it is the same Hinkler kit as the tarot kit was. This one has a mindfulness and meditation book. It's 48 pages, and it's a mix of history, philosophy, and photography. There is a mindfulness and meditation activation card, which I will show you and explain. And then there's the mindfulness and meditation cards, which is the whole thing that I wanted, the whole reason I bought this. So the book, I've actually been reading the book. My only complaint with it is that it's Buddhist meditation. And unfortunately, Buddhism is just not something that I have very much interest in. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's just not my source of... It's not something I'm drawn to. We'll put it that way. It's not a source of interest. That's what I was trying to say. And what I like is that it's a good mix of text and pictures. And there's a lot of beautiful pictures in here that really make you think. Like the rock in the sand. This picture with the mandala over it, or mandala. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to say it. I'm really drawn to those lately. I've never liked them before, but now I feel very attached to them. Love this picture. And it's just lots of extremely beautiful pictures in here. Get off the bags, please. Psst. Every time I film, they want to be bad. I was almost done this video once, and I had to completely redo it because they interrupted me so many times, and I was not going to try and edit all of that out. And now we're set to do it again. So if I get up, it's because I absolutely cannot take the bag rattling anymore. They keep finding more. I love this picture too. But now moving on. The card, it's a meditation video masterclass. And this is an online streaming activation kit. This is the card. You go to the website that you can get to through the Q Reader code or by typing it in. It's on the back. And there's a code on the card that you go there and you enter, and then it unlocks the card, the videos for you. And I haven't gone to check them out yet. I'm trying to finish the book first, but I'm sure it's more Buddhist type stuff. Now, as for the cards, there's 48 cards. 19 of those 48 are the affirmation cards, which have these, oh, I just broke it apart in the whole wrong area. Sorry. My hair's tickling my nose. So there's 19 affirmation cards, and they have these pale pastel orangey yellow color on the back with the woman in the meditation pose. I believe this is lotus position, and a little like circular design over her. And then they've got this purple front. And there's just little circles in the corners, and across the top it says affirmation, and the meditation says quotes to meditate on. The meditation cards are bright yellow backgrounds with the same circles in woman. And then the fronts are green. And it says quotes to meditate on, and it's got the quotes. So I'm going to start with the affirmations because that's going to go quicker. I choose not to worry about things I can't control. May my words today overflow with love. If I truly believe it, I can create it. All things work together for good. I have everything I need right now for an abundant life. I am enough. Sun, moon, earth, infinity. All that is infinity, I am thee. The Siri Gayatri mantra for healing. I hope that I have that right. I'm terrible with these names, and there's a few that I'm just not even going to say because I've been butchering them so badly. We are all one. May I be led from the unreal to the real and from darkness to light. Adapted from a mantra in the, this is one of those names. I'm just not even going to try and say it. Today I choose the beginner's mind and open myself to boundless possibilities. I am the sky. Everything else is just the weather. Adapted from a quote by Pema Chodron. I am worthy of love and I choose to love myself. I am the architect of my life. I am blessed and I am grateful. I am always learning. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Carl Jung. I love that one. Every morning I am born again. What I do today is what matters most. Adapted from a saying by the Buddha. I will hold myself to a standard of grace, not perfection. Emily Lay. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be free from suffering. May all be happy. May all be peaceful. May all be free from suffering. And that, I forgot to show y'all. That is the last of the affirmation. Now let's get into the meditation quotes, and those are a little bit longer, so I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can. The wise who control body, speech, and mind are indeed the consummately controlled, the Buddha. Speak the truth, do not become angered, and give when asked, even if be it a little. By these three conditions, one goes to the presence of the gods, the Buddha. Overcome anger by non-anger. Overcome evil by good. Overcome the miser by giving. Overcome the liar by truth, the Buddha. One who controls occurring anger as one would a chariot gone off the track, that one I call a charioteer. Other people just hold the reins, the Buddha. Victory breeds hatred. The defeated sleeps in misery. One who has calmed down sleeps in comfort, having given up victory and defeat, the Buddha. Psst. Goodness gracious. Do not say anything harsh. What you have said will be said back to you. Angry talk is painful. Retaliation will get you, the Buddha. Let those who have done good repeat it over and over. Set your mind on it, for happiness is the accumulation of good, the Buddha. For those who are always courteous and respectful of elders, four things increase: life, beauty, happiness, and strength, the Buddha. Though one defeats 1,000,000 men in battle, one who overcomes the self alone is in fact the highest victor, the Buddha. Do not think a small virtue will not return in your future lives. Just as falling drops of water will fill a large container, the little virtues the steadfast accumulate will completely overwhelm them. The Buddha. It is very foolish and ignorant to retaliate with spite, even in the hope of ending the attack of the enemy, because the retaliation itself only brings more suffering. Chandrakirti. I think is how you say that. Whatever joy there is in this world, all comes from desiring others to be happy. And whatever suffering there is in this world, all comes from desiring myself to be happy. But what need is there to say much more? The childish work for their own benefit, the Buddha's work for the benefit of others. Just look at the difference between them. Master Shantideva. Live with compassion, work with compassion, die with compassion, meditate with compassion, enjoy with compassion. When problems come, experience them with compassion. Lana Zopa Rinpoche. I'm not really sure. I'm getting tired. I'm having trouble holding my eyes open. It's midnight. For as long as space abides, and for as long as the sentient beings abide, may I too abide to dispel the sufferings of sentient beings. Master Shantideva. I'm not sure. No matter how many excellent deeds you may have performed for 1,000 eons, such as generosity or making offerings to the Buddhas, they all perish in one fit of anger. The same source. Oh, play nice. There is nothing to trust in seeking happiness from outside. You will only become exhausted from suffering, and which is without satisfaction and without end. I'm only going to credit him if it's an easy name now. I'm sorry. If you want to know your past life, look into your present condition. If you want to know your future life, look at your present actions. This existence of ours is as transient as autumn clouds. To watch the birth and death of beings is like looking at the movements of a dance. As a lifetime is like a flash of lightning in the sky, rushing by like a torrent down a steep mountain. The Buddha. Just trying to keep my cards neat here and they're not cooperating. Even if you donated 300 pots of cooked food 3 times a day, it could not compare to even a fraction of the merit from just a moment's love. Nagarjuna. Accumulating wealth, guarding it, and making it grow will wear you down. Understand that riches bring unending ruin and destruction. The same source. When you check your own mind properly, you stop blaming others for your problems. You recognize that your mistaken actions come from your own defiled, deluded mind. Lama Thubten Yeshi. I think that one's a little harsh because for the most part, I wouldn't say that, I don't know. I don't like that one as much. It doesn't ring true for me. The human mind has the potential for infinite development. If you can discover, even in a small way, that true satisfaction comes from your mind, you will realize that you can extend this experience without limit, and that it is possible to discover everlasting satisfaction. Lama Thubten Yeshi. I didn't show you, sorry. All he, Buddha, wanted was for us to understand our own nature. Isn't that so simple? You don't have to believe in anything. Simply by making the right effort, you understand things through your own experience and gradually develop all realizations. Lama Thubten Yesi. Just as rust eats away the iron from which it is produced, so do their own deeds lead the overindulgent into a miserable state. The Buddha. It is easy to see the fault of others, hard to see one's own. One sifts the faults of others like chaff, but covers up one's own as a crafty cheater covers up a losing throw. The Buddha. I'm not sure if I said that word. Chaff. I don't know how that's supposed to be said. It's almost done. Wisdom arises through effort. Wisdom disappears through lack of effort. Knowing this twofold path of growth and decline, one should arrange oneself such that wisdom increases. The Buddha. Nothing exists the way it appears. It is all up to our karma. And that's the name I'm not going to try and pronounce. This day is a special day. It is yours. Yesterday slipped away. It cannot be filled with more meaning. About tomorrow, nothing is known. But this day, today, is yours. Make use of it. Today, you can make someone happy. Today, you can help another. This day is a special day. It is yours. And finally, how wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were to live in equanimity, free of hatred and attachment. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings had happiness and the cause of happiness. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were free of suffering and its causes. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were never separated from the happiness of higher rebirth and liberation. This quote is from The Four Immeasurable Thoughts. And that is the end of this flip through and unboxing. I hope that y'all have enjoyed watching. Like I said, I'm hoping that there are more on the website, but I don't know. Otherwise, check your local shop if this is a deck that you're interested in. I am going to be using mine. I'm going to shuffle through them every morning, and then I'm going to use some of them either as I get them or between readings on my little photo board to make kind of a vision board. I have a dry erase board with my 2020 goals written out on it, but I want something with pictures, so I put that right above. It also helps me keep track of my card of the days, and it was $5, so pretty cool. I hope you all have enjoyed watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and click the little bell down next to the subscribe button to be notified when I post videos. And all of my information is always in the description box. There are links to my social networking sites. There are informations about how to get your free natal birth chart or free natal chart. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. So I'm going to go take my little butt to bed. I will see you all again very, very soon. And if you haven't seen it already, go check out my new Pick a Card reading. It is my first one. And it is what you need to know heading into the month of February 2020. I'll see you all again really soon. Bye.